Hi there, my name is Drew Gregory. I'm a partner with Punch Architecture, located at 6021 East 50th Avenue, Commerce City, Colorado 80022. And I have the privilege of walking you through the Foothills Credit Union at Clear Creek Crossing. Foothills Credit Union has been serving the local community in Colorado since 1946. Below are just a few of its core values. Foothills Credit Union has many strong visions, one of them being educating individuals, empowering families, and enriching communities with exciting financial solutions. Their mission? To provide Foothills Credit Union members with quality financial services. Below you can see a few of those services, as well as their current locations in Lakewood, Loveland, and soon to be Wheat Ridge. Foothills Credit Union is a big supporter of the local communities that they serve. A lot of this support includes getting involved with and sponsoring local community events. Below you can see some of the various community events they've done in the Lakewood area as well as the Loveland area. A great quote from Scott McNeil, president of Foothills Credit Union. Every year we look forward to the many sponsorship opportunities the cities of Lakewood and Loveland provide for us to participate in the community. All the events and programs we support are great examples of our desire to give back to these communities. Foothills Credit Union is all about community and service and being an active participant in improving the financial well-being of those we serve. The design for Foothills Credit Union is a modern agrarian design aesthetic. I think we're really excited when we first were introduced to the Clear Creek pattern book is just how site-specific and how well documented it had with case studies in agriculture and how well it was put into the landscape. Foothills Credit Union really tries to pick up off the nature and the distant vistas of the Rocky Mountains. So it was our goal is to use natural materials, the Corten steel, a really cool play of paneling that shifts the stratification just like the Red Rock Mountains. The window has a very playful approach of shifting almost like you'd see the forest. The mass, even being 3 stories, is set down low into the berm behind the hook ramp, just kind of a peekaboo, with again the majority of the view looking west back towards those great vistas. As previously stated, Foothills Credit Union is in the northern portion of PA4. It is a part of the Vineyard Commercial District in the planned mixed-use development. The Foothills Credit Union is the primary building function, with accessory office space in the upper floors. Our main goal for the site integration was to make it as easy and safe for vehicular, bicycle, and pedestrian circulation. We brought a lot of attention to connecting to these existing areas with dedicated paths throughout the site. From the west property line at Clear Creek Drive, we dedicated a direct access through our site to the main entrance. This is enhanced with landscape, crosswalks, and lighting that leads members and pedestrians to our entry courtyard and to the front door. From the north PA3 district, we also have a dedicated path and crosswalks that lead to the entry courtyard. Also, our main vehicular entry is aligned with the entry to PA3. The site has 60 parking stalls and 10 dedicated bike spots. The drive up to the south of the building is 3 lanes to serve the Foothills members. This drive up was orientated to the south of our site so it would be as non-visible as possible. This was achieved due to the height of the sloping hook ramps as well as the adjacent retaining walls to the southeast. The design for Foothills Credit Union is a modern agrarian style. The building footprint was pushed back as far as possible to the east portion of the site and closest to the I-70 corridor. Here the 3-story scale mirrors the intensity of the nearby traffic, while the west massing and form creates a pedestrian human scale, with the first floor credit union shifting from the mass to create a 1-story element at the main entrance of the building. This first floor was also enhanced with a roof deck above to activate the west facade and entry courtyard. The design utilizes compatible materials with the agrarian's design aesthetic. With the use of Corten steel, brick, and wood accents, we were able to achieve materials that convey a sense of quality. As you will see in the next slides, these also create a rich variety of materials, colors, and textures. This is a perspective of the west facade, which most members and pedestrians will see coming down Clear Creek Drive. Here you can see how the first floor projects from the three-story element that helps create that human scale. To the right of the perspective, you can see the three drive-up lanes tucked in below the berm and retaining walls of the hook ramp. This is a perspective of the north courtyard entry. Here you can kind of see how all those materials start to work together. The beautiful rich red cortin that will be seen in the adjacent hills and mountains. The lattice work and openings that allows transparency into the courtyard all the way into the credit union. A lot of attention has been brought into the landscape and how we soften those sidewalks and corridors and how you bring the members into the space. This is a perspective of the northwest main entrance. Here you can start to see how the forms articulate and the massing was set back. The one-story element with the roof deck above that will activate that courtyard. Lush landscape in that entry courtyard with a large shade tree that will shade the seating area as well as the bicycle parking. This is a perspective of the southwest corner of the project. Here you can kind of see the three-lane drive up and how the berming behind it really hides and conceals that area. Again, the brick base, the cortin above, and the wood accents. This is a perspective of the northeast corner. Here you can kind of see how the three-story element responds to I-70 in the intense traffic. The vertical tower in the center of the building extends up above the parapet and will also screen our mechanical. This is also a good example of the strong block and brick base with the cortin floating above. This is a perspective of the roof deck on the second floor above the credit union. Just shows what amazing views we have to the west. When this space is used by the Foothills Credit Union, it'll activate that entry courtyard and really be seen from Clear Creek Drive. This concludes our presentation. We want to thank you for reviewing. I want to say we're incredibly excited for the Foothills Credit Union to be in Wheat Ridge and serve and help the community. We look to break ground in fall 2020. Thank you again.